Hey YouTube, welcome back to another episode here on the Lincoln Williams Show. Here's another tech review. Today we have two tech reviews of on the Lincoln Williams Show. Today we're going to be doing two tech reviews here on the Lincoln Williams Show. My name is Lincoln Williams, and today we're going to be reviewing the Xbox Series X and my portable gaming monitor that I just got today, and stuff like that. So it's been a week. It's been a week with the Xbox Series X, and so far the console has been performing very, very good, very, very good to my standards. And I just got this portable monitor today. Um, so yeah, I mean, how is how is so far how is the console with the Xbox Series X? The Xbox Series X is the most powerful console I've ever used. It's the most powerful console that I've ever used. It looks like a PC in the unboxing video that I just did, and it can handle 4K up to 120 hertz refresh rate, 120 frames a second. Um, so yeah, when I first booted it on my 720p TV, my 720p monitor, I started experimenting with 720p monitors with the Series X, and it kind of looked washed out. So I decided to get a 1080p 144 hertz monitor just to test it out. And basically, it looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. So how is the Xbox? So far, it's one of the best consoles ever made. It's one of the best consoles ever made. And it's one of the best consoles that I've ever used. So yeah, looks like I'm going to be doing two reviews today. So the Xbox Series X, it can play video games up to 4K, 120 frames a second. Um, and it's at like 120 hertz or 144 hertz. Um, so yeah, I mean, this is one of the best consoles ever made. The games look amazing on it. The games look amazing compared to my laptop, because my laptop wasn't performing very well. It wasn't performing very well to like compared. My laptop wasn't performing very well over the last couple of months that I've been using it, trying to run games on it, but it didn't have enough RAM. That was the number one issue, was I didn't have enough RAM. I didn't want to have a computer guy look at my computer and install RAM into it. So I decided to get a Series X instead. So that's what ended up happening. So, um, yeah, so the thing is that I wanted a console that can play, the next generation games and to do the next generation reviews. So how is Assassin's Creed Valhalla during my last unboxing video? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is one of the best Viking, um, Viking like war inspired games I've ever played. It's one of the very best. Um, but it needs to have like more variety within its maps, I think. But I played 3 hours in and I'm already in the big area. So yeah, so the Xbox Series X can play original Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X games. So yeah, so depending on your monitor or depending on your TV that you're using. Right now, I'm using a like 144 hertz 1080p monitor that I'm using. It's a portable monitor, and I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling with it. And it is very, very good. It comes with a kickstand in the back, and it, it has two USB Type C port and a mini HDMI port. So what I ended up doing was I ended up plugging the USB end into my console, and it powers on the monitor all by itself. It powers on the monitor all by itself with a full-fledged HDMI cable, and it is like a dream come true, YouTubers. It is like a dream come true with the Series X and all that stuff, because because the science about it is that you're running one end of that cable into power, basically. So you're basically running one cable into that power into the monitor, and it can just display it and all that stuff as it's powering on. So it's really, really good. So I highly recommend that you get a portable gaming monitor. Um, a SOPA, that's what it's called. I think it's called the SOPA. 1080p, 144 hertz. Great for laptops. Great for, um, you know, your PC gaming and stuff like that. And it's great. You will have to have headphones with this though, because the speakers are just kind of terrible on this, but that's to be expected. But I can hear just fine. I just need to turn up the volume a little bit. So, anyways, I just need to turn up the volume and stuff like that. And yeah, so the Series X is I played Forza Horizon 5, which is one of the best racing games ever. I also played a little bit of Skyrim on it, and it looks really, really good. I played a little bit of Skyrim on it, even though I sunk in like 413 hours into that game on the PS3. But I decided to play that game again, and I just got Diablo 4 today. If you want to play some Diablo 4 with me, um, that's much appreciated. That would be much appreciated because I'm a low level and and all of my friends are higher levels than me. And so I just wanted to have a powerful console to play Diablo 4 on that instead of my PC. Um, so yeah. So how's the controller? The controller, um, so here's one of the main reasons why you should pick up a Series X or a Series S is the controller layout. The controller the controller is you can use original Xbox controllers. You can use original Xbox inspired controllers with a USB port at the end. Just look for a Series X Duke controller. It's just for look for a Series X Duke controller. I'm planning on getting that one soon. Uh, the you can use the Xbox 360 controller, which is called the Xeon by Hyperkin. Both are made by Hyperkin, basically. Um, and I use a wired Xbox One controller sometimes, but I like to use the original that came in the box. And thank you, Chris, for contributing rechargeable batteries. That was very nice of you to include that, kind sir, to the channel. And so, yeah, I really like this. I really like this console. I really do. And my 1080p 144 hertz monitor brings out the best of the Series X, not stuff in all of its glory. But you can do a 4K monitor, or so I might get a curved monitor by my buddy Chris the Beard. So yeah, so I'll probably play some Diablo 4 with him. I'm just not technically sure. So, yeah, I mean, I just don't know how to connect to him right now at this very moment. But we're working on it. We're working on it. So yeah, so the Series X, it looks like a PC unit. It's very, very good. It's very, very good at playing video games. But it can also do streaming and 4K video Blu-ray playback. It can also do DVD playback, so you can do DVDs, Blu-rays, 4K video Blu-rays on the Series X, and that's pretty much appreciated. You can use a keyboard and mouse if you like. So yeah, I mean, this console is very, very good. So it has a power button, eject button, and a controller sync button. On the back you have two USB ports, a storage expansion slot, a AC power, and HDMI, which is also compatible with micro HDMI, mini HDMI compatible. I just confirmed that with my monitor. So, yeah. So, anyways, I mean, so how are the loading times on this thing? The loading times are significantly fast. They are fast. You can get into a game within seconds, which I like, and stuff like that, and start playing. No more loading screens. Thank goodness for no loading screens on the PS5 or Series X. So, you're up and running into a game instantly. So, YouTubers, um, let's see what else. Yeah, so you can stream movies, and the most important thing for a money saver is Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass allows you to play hundreds of games for $17.99 a month or $15.99 a month, depending on your tier that you get. So that is much appreciated. All your previous saves from Xbox One will carry over to Xbox Series X, which is very, very nice. And one of the main things that I noticed with the Series X is that it carried over my save. It carried over my save from the PC version of Valhalla to the Xbox version of Valhalla. So that is good to know if you play on PC or console. So that is very, very good to know. Yeah, so this console has it all, and it's very, very good. And yep, and I hope to get a curved monitor from my buddy Chris that handles 4K and all that stuff, and like something frames a second. I don't even know what it is. I think it's like 240 frames a second, 240 hertz refresh rate. But anyways, that'll be months and months to come. So yeah. So anyways, you know, I mean, the Series X is one of the most powerful consoles ever. You have that fan on the top. I didn't show the vents because I didn't want to risk of dropping my console onto the laptop, so I didn't do that during the unboxing. But anyways, yeah, I mean, the Series X is one of the very best consoles ever made with your streaming and your video gaming and stuff like that. So how is the monitor? This is the Asopa Z1FC monitor, 144 hertz. It has two USB Type C ports for connectivity and an HDMI port. So, and all your buttons are on the side to calibrate the monitor, so you can display the brightness and all that stuff and all those goodies. So, anyways, um, yeah. So the monitor is very, very good. Colors are vibrant on the monitor, and they're way better than my 720p monitors. That's for sure. Um, so yeah, I mean the monitor is very, very great. So what I would have to say, if you're not looking for, you know, well, I would have to say it's a very, very good monitor. It's a very, very good portable monitor. I plan to do a lot of traveling in the next little bit, like in the summer and all that stuff. I plan to go to Downey with my wife, and Downey, Idaho with my wife, and to go to Pocatello to visit a GameStop and buy a bunch of games from them to support their business and stuff like that and try to help them out. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll probably bring my Xbox and my portable monitor and I'll be good to go. So, yeah, I mean, even though it doesn't have very good volume on the monitor itself, you'll have to use headphones in that sort of way. But the monitor looks fantastic, basically. It's fantastic, YouTubers, but I plan to get a better monitor somewhat soon, but I don't know when. Um, yeah, so, but the Series X, I'm happy with. I'm very, very happy with the Series X and how it turned out for me for video games in general. Um, but I wish I had a storage expansion card with it. Um, so I wish I had more memory into the Xbox itself, more storage into the Xbox itself. So I will have to get that. But I like collecting physical discs and popping them into my Series X and playing them that way. And I also love my physical media playback, which is very crucial for physical media fans like my wife. And I'm turning into a physical media fan myself. I can only watch like certain episodes of Happy Days on DVD. So you know, I like to, you know, watch those and stuff like that, and stuff like that. So it's very, very nice to have a DVD player in your game room, and that way you can just watch DVDs and not really worry about streaming or physical media going dead or something like that. So, anyways, yeah. So what I would give a score for the Series X, what I would give the score for the Series X, I would give it for. So here's one of the things that it has strengths of: backwards compatibility, 4K HDR, 120 frames a second. Um, you know, physical media and stuff like that. Plays Blu-rays, DVDs, and streaming, and it's very good at playing video games and all that stuff. So, and for the 4K monitor and for the 1080p monitor that I just equipped, today, it can connect to your phone, multiple game consoles with HDMI ports, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So yeah, let's get on to the final verdict of this video. So, the final verdict for the Xbox Series X, I gotta say, it's a 9 out of 10. And the portable gaming monitor, even though it's small, it still packs a punch for video games. So, 9 out of 10 for the Xbox Series X. And for the portable gaming monitor, I give it an 8. Number one is sound for a con, and may there be more inputs and all that stuff. That's what I wish for, is more inputs. But this portable monitor is great. So, yep. So I give it uh, 2 points down for more inputs and the sound quality of the monitor. All that stuff. All right, this has been another episode, another tech review here on the Lincoln Williams Show. So 9 out of 10 for the 9 out of 10 for the Series X and 8 out of 10 for the monitor. It's still a great monitor. All that stuff. So anyways, YouTubers, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all later in the next review here on the Lincoln Williams Show episode. And I'll be back someday, YouTubers.